Do you ever feel like you're trapped or stuck by repetitive limiting beliefs? It's like an invisible cage of beliefs, fears, conditioning, thoughts going on repeat, and you're like stuck, like a lion stuck in a cage. I mean, and this cage isn't real, but it feels real because it's like this thinking, this rumination has become ingrained. It's like a looping of thought that just keeps coming back to haunt you. I know how that feels. I've got a few issues around fears of security and safety and having enough money. They love to creep back in and go around on repeat. And I know this is from conditioning that I've been exposed to. So I know it's not mine, but it's still there and it's a pattern. And while I've overcome quite a lot of thought patterns that are holding me back, this one goes pretty deep. It's a work in progress. So who creates this cage, or what creates this cage of thinking? It's the ego. The egocentric identity, who we think we are. It does it out of safety and control. Believes it's doing the right thing for us, but it's not. It's just holding us back. It's making us believe things about ourselves that are just not true. Like, we're like a computer, a computer running programs, and these programs are going through on a loop, been programmed into us throughout our lives, through what we've been exposed to, and they're just running on repeat. I don't know, I'm not good enough, I can't change. What if I fail? What will they think of me? What if I lose this? What if I lose everything? I'm not worthy. There's so many. And it might not be like a real clear thought pattern. It's almost like it's a feeling, like it can have so much emotion attached to it, because emotion is energy. Emotion is energy in motion. And our thoughts are all energy. Everything is energy. This can bring on emotions of fear and dread, and it feels easier just to stay in that comfort zone where the ego puts us, where the ego tries to keep us. So inside that cage that I'm talking about. So for example, these loops of thinking could be like, I hate my job, but I need the money. I can't leave. I hate my job. Or I'm scared to be alone. I'll settle. I feel unseen or misunderstood. I'm scared to be alone. Another one could be, I'm too old. It's too late. I'm not ready. And these loops are fear disguised as logic, coming from the ego, trying to protect us, trying to hold us back. And the only way we can break this loop is with self-awareness. Now, you might think you're aware, but quite often we go around on doing these autopilot patterns or having these autopilot kind of thoughts unconsciously. We just let them run. We don't go, hold on a minute, stop, break the pattern. But that's what we have to do. We need to ask ourselves, whose thought is this? Is it really mine? Or is this conditioning that I've just come to believe? And the best way to do this is being able to calm yourself in any way that you can, whatever it might be: meditation, breath work, getting in the present moment by seeing everything around you, all the detail, whatever works for you, because we're all different things work for different people. And being able to take a step back and see these thought patterns and how they're affecting you. Like, reflection is such a powerful thing. Where you reflect in your mind, which is not always an easy thing to remember. You can set the intention to do it, but you can get caught up in life. If you set the intention to write a journal and reflect on things, that can really help, because it's like a physical act of sitting down and writing. And this is key, because this helps to expand the mind outside of the cage. Because when you reflect back on your thoughts, what you said, or how you felt, and ask yourself why, this can change everything. This can open up what's going on here and help you understand yourself so much better. You can ask yourself in your journal, what story am I repeating today? What belief am I acting out? Is the thought expanding or contracting energy? It really is about rewiring your thinking. Like, I can't can be replaced by I can, a very simplistic one. What if I fail could be replaced by what if I succeed? I mean, even just the vibration of that sentence, what if I succeed, is so much higher than what if I fail? And the ego will try and resist. It will try and sabotage and take you away from your journal or away from reflecting on your thought patterns. But really, this is the only way that we escape that cage of thinking. And this is something you really struggle with. It's not the easiest thing to do on your own. And quite often these thoughts are unconscious, so we don't even realise we're doing it. We just realise how we feel afterwards. And that's not great. Ideally, you work with somebody else to reflect that back to you, someone that can identify the thought patterns in your language patterns, help you see what's going on, help you understand yourself more and break through them. Because when we do that, we step outside that cage. And once we step outside that cage, we're able to connect to our higher self through our intuition and start embodying that and being who we truly are. You know, this cage is built on a belief system. So it's about changing beliefs that you want to change. And that's how I help people to do that. Because once you get over those ego patterns, the ones that you see and the ones that you don't, by digging down and getting another point of view so that someone can reflect it back to you, that's when you can open up and change things. That's when you start thinking differently. And that's key. So go through the journal. See if you can identify what's going on. And if not, get in touch. Because I can help you. I can help you connect to that higher self, that part of you that knows what's best for you, that part of you that once you get through some of these ego patterns that are very strong, you can then start to embody. And that's when you live life in true flow. Following breadcrumbs and seeing what happens next and open to the excitement and awe of this beautiful universe around us. Because it can seem like such a harsh place, when in fact we create our own reality through our decisions, through our beliefs. And it's about getting those ego patterns out of the way so we can step forward into it. So if this video helped you in some way or piqued your interest, do subscribe below.